Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Nippon with me, Loveless. Now, I looked up what this word here means. I'm pointing, obviously you can't see, but even no no muni no ura ro awa ni suru. That basically means I wish I could see my true self. Now, I haven't done it yet, so let me do this quickly. Okay, there we go. So yeah, let me show you my true self, which, you know, fair enough, fits in. Anyway, great weather we're having today. And by the looks of it, I think there was two different, whilst I was looking it up, I got the game in Google search and stuff with that line, but it looks like there are two different paths you can take somehow. And quite honestly, if I had the choice, I would pick Akira, so things turned out well. This is my last day to look around Japan. Akira said she'd take me to Yokohama. I don't know what that place is. Okay, let's make the last day here the best. Are you ready to head out? Yeah, completely. Okay, then let's start. You look really sleepy, are you okay? I'm fine, don't worry about me. Are you sure you're not coming down with something? If it's too much of a bother, you don't have to come with me today. You're saying you don't want to go with me? That's not it, that's not it. What I'm saying is, it's just that if you're sick, I don't want. That's why I said I'm fine. And not to worry about it, right? True. Anyway, let's get going. Want as much time as possible to look around, right? Yeah. I know she said she's fine, but I wonder if that's true. This last week has gone. She's gone out with me so often, done so much, and she's just got back from Kyoto. I wonder if all her activities are catching up to her. Oh, here we go, I was wondering why she wasn't wearing that. By the way, how much do you know about Yokohama? Absolutely nothing. Not much. Well, to tell you the truth, until you asked me yesterday, I could say I didn't know anything about it at all. I see. Sorry. Don't have to apologise. But it's like I lied to you. I told you not to worry about it. Means all my hard work wasn't in vain. Huh? Nothing, just talking to myself. Speaking of which, you don't know where Yokohama is, do you? No. It's next to Tokyo. It's a harbour town in Kinkawa Prefecture. Hang on a second. Tokyo, where's Tokyo? She said Yokohama, right? Yeah. She's right, it's right next to Tokyo. Let's see. 218. Let's have a little look. Kinkawa, short train ride. Yokohama is Japan's second largest city, although it's much less chaotic. Okay. It's a popular date spot apparently, according to my guide. I wonder why she wanted to go. Harbour town in the blah blah blah. So it's not in Tokyo. I guess it must be no, it's only 20 minutes it says in the book. Nothing to worry about. Maybe one prefecture over, but you can still... It's a prefecture like a county basically, but in Japan. Must be. Like here in the UK it's like Somerset, Bristol, Yorkshire, that sort of place. You can still get there directly from a large station like Tokyo.
The tea. That's fantastic.
One moment.
Okay. And like, I felt so bad, I felt horrible, you get what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Hopefully it paused the video then. Basically, my TV came on because I was leaning on the remote, but I'm back like I said. Where were we? Can't be more than 30 minutes from either station. I guess it would take longer to go to places within Tokyo that require a lot of changing trains, huh? Yeah, that's about right. I'll save the detailed description for after we get there. At least I can say it like properly. Yokohama. Well, we're here. So this is Yokohama. Hiccup. This is one of the most famous tourist spots, Harbour View Park. Park, eh? You can see the whole city from up here. I wonder if we can see the... now that's mentioned in my book. Hang on a second. Was it 218? I think that I said the page was. Yeah. Just says seaside development in my book. What's that then? It's an amusement park. It has Japan's tallest building, the landmark tower. Well, that's an original name. And a big Ferris wheel called the Yokohama Cosmo World. Anyway, it's kind of like the heart of Yokohama. We should be able to see Yokohama harbour. Okay. Isn't that the harbour over there? Huh? Where the boats are docking. No, you're right. That means a harbour that the park overlooks. Oh, come on, what an annoying name. Akira? And that's right. I haven't told you about Yokohama yet. It was a fishing village 150 years ago. Small, this place? Yeah, there were less than 100 houses here. It was that small. And it became so big because American ships came. American? Till then, Japan was in a period called the Sakogu, in which trade with most countries was forbidden. But in 1863, an American named Admiral Perry came to Japan to open our borders. The Sakogu came to an end and Yokohama was chosen as the vanguard of trade with other countries. In other words, it was a window to foreign trade. That's right. Afterward, Yokohama turned from a sleeping fishing village to a town filled with cutting-edge foreign culture overnight. And within a mere 150 years, it became the second largest city in Japan that you see today. Wow. You could say that Japan's modernization began right here in Yokohama. But when Yokohama became a foreign trade port, the whole area was designed to cater to foreigners. So they built a lot of Western style buildings in this area. It became a big tourist spot. Western style, huh? Yeah, anyway, since we're here, do you want to look around? Yeah, that's a good idea. This area is called the Yamante-Chiku. In Japan's, I think you would call it that. And because people from consulates for European countries like England and France came here, it became an upper class residential district. Okay. See? Do you see all the adorable houses? Yeah, I see what you mean. It's really strange having all these European style houses in the middle of Japanese town. But from our standpoint, I guess it doesn't seem that strange at all. But right now, I'm more worried about how unwell Akira's been looking since this morning. She looked exhausted the whole time on the train. Hey Akira, you saw you're okay? I'm fine, why'd you ask? Just look completely exhausted. Hey, you're really tired. Don't have to force yourself. I told you I'm fine, I'm not tired at all. I hope not, but anyway, let's get going to the next destination, okay? Just have to keep my eye on her. Ooh, this is colourful. Here we are, this is Chinatown. That's amazing, you got it right off the bat. I think it would be obvious to anyone looking at it. It's meant to be the biggest, alongside Nagasaki and Kobe. I'm just reading what it says in my guidebook. In 2002, Yokohama hosted the finals of the FIFA World Cup. That's interesting. I'm just still looking. Okay, still looking. There's a lot of places in Yokohama. Okay, that's a do. Chinatown in Yokohama is said to be Japan's biggest, alongside the ones in... oh, I've already read that. It does seem pretty big for a Chinatown. Originally, this area was a settlement for Europeans who came here to trade here, they say. So how did it become... my bad. How did it become a Chinatown? You've been listening. Because when Japan opened the doors, there were many people who spoke foreign languages, so the Europeans would bring Chinese people with them, since they could communicate with the Japanese in writing. They say the area where Chinese people lived became the basis for this Chinatown, but back in those days, the Europeans still outnumbered the Chinese in the area. Right. Well, that changed in 1920 figure, I think. According to my book, it said that was the year of an earthquake. Yeah, a terrifying earthquake called the Great Kanto Earthquake. Over 140,000 people died. It's called the greatest disaster in Japanese history. Must have been a lot of damage. Damage was so bad that people were even thinking of moving the capital to somewhere else. Great Kanto earthquake caused a lot of foreigners in this area to move back to their home countries, and the ones who inherited it were the Chinese. For the years that followed, the region developed into a big Chinatown we see today. Do you know Sunburn? No, I don't. I think we'll call him Sun Yatsen in English. Oh, Sun Yatsen. I don't know him, but according to my character, he's a Chinese revolutionary, right? Yeah. They say that after he was exiled, he spent some time here in the town and continued his work. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't even know about him. I should stop yawning. Anyway, one of these highlights of Yokohama Chinatowns is Kanti Bayou. Kantai? Yeah, a bayou venerating one of the China's most famous military generals. Bayou? It's where you worship ancestors or other great people. I think we would call it a mausoleum in English. Oh, mausoleum. So, the Kantai was the name of a really strong general who lived in China about 200 AD. He had a really long beard and he was renowned for his sense of duty, not just in China but in Japan as well. Have you ever read the Sangu Sea? The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Isn't there a game called that? I think it's on Grimmith's channel. Grimmith R, I think his YouTube name is. He's quite a good let's player, so I would recommend him. At the moment of recording, he's doing a Deus Ex let's play, which is very good, I think, and very informative. And yes, one day I will do that game, but don't expect it anytime soon. I've never read it, but I know of it. They use it as a motif in anime, right? Right, the General Kan Yu that you see in those anime is the Kantai venerated here. But my image of Kan Yu is totally as a girl. That tells me a lot about your viewing habits. By the way, the building only dates to back to the 40s. The site itself is over 150 years old. So it's like a protective spirit, that's right. Besides we're here, would you like to pay tribute? Sure, right? This really feels like a total Chinatown. So many Chinese restaurants, and all these odd little shops up and down the street. Hey, look at that one. It's full of cute little trinkets. It is. I've never seen anything like these. It's amazing, isn't it? That's what I said, but there really are a lot of Chinatowns all over the world. And there are Chinese restaurants even in my town. I mean, it's not that I hate Chinatowns or just or bored or anything, it's just let's leave the video there for now. So until then folks, see you next video.